guys, what's up? Thanks for joining me. I am Rapid, and with me is Vidu, and we will be casting the first round of the Go4LoL Cup number 51. This is a game between Lzuruha Gaming and the Cinco Espadas, or the Five Shovels. They're actually from America, not like, Mexico or Spain or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, Vidu's here with me, and I will let him cover a little bit of the lineups and any of this level 1 action.
Right now, LzH, the purple team, they're kind of covering all bases in the jungle, trying to make sure they don't get invaded. What did you say the other team's name was? Espadas?
Yeah, 5 Shovels, essentially.
Alright, so I'll say 5 Shovel, it'll be a little bit easier on me. They're all grouped near their blue buff, expecting a gank, I guess, for their blue. Or no, they're actually invading red with Zilean. Slushy might be out of position right here, might get caught. Going away, they don't see him yet.
And actually did the...
I don't know if Ahri got charmed. If Ahri charms him, he should die. No, she got her Q first. That's a mistake. They probably could have picked up that first blood.
They would have gotten that kill if they had first, or if they had charm first. That, I believe, if I'm correct, Zilean went cripple first. So yeah, he
didn't skill yet.
What? I'm not sure about that. If he had gotten a Q off, they at least would have been able to get some extra damage. But yeah, Slushy had to go back.
He did now start cripple, Tempest cripple, but he didn't skill as of that fight. So that was actually bad play, I guess, by him and Ahri. They could have got that kill if either of them skilled, probably. But they're gonna leave one Wraith up and be jerks while LzH just gets their own blue buff.
Yeah, not really, too terrible. Gangplank, does pretty well with blue. So I don't think they were actually planning on starting red anyways. So. Yeah, looks like top lane, Telandra is just going to be hanging out there waiting. He's like, I'm supposed to be laning against somebody.
And actually, they made a mistake right there. Yorick got red because he left his ghoul on it. So Zilean has no buff, and he's level 2.
Well, I mean, I guess that could be good for top lane. It's all of these, hidden secrets that we don't know. Apparently, you're supposed to give the buffs away to the top laner. Apparently, Ted is lagging, like, really, really hard. He was attempting to restart his computer before the game happened, and I think he just tried to restart his as well. So we'll see if that actually impacts this game at all. I know Telandra can't be too happy about going up against the red buff Udyr, or red buff Yorick.
And it actually looked like that was on purpose, because Zilean had smite up still, and he just now used it to take his own red, so maybe he meant to give Yorick red buff top. I thought it was a mistake, but it could have been on purpose, I guess. Another thing about GP not having red, I mean, it does hurt him a little bit, but he also has the slow with his passive, so as far as slowing is concerned, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I know what you mean there, that does make sense. So hopefully Repski won't be too sad that he didn't get that. Bot lane just got chunked like really hard by the poke too.
There's a gank combo. Mid right now. There's exhaust from Zilean in mid.
Ooh, about and to kill charm. Him.
Yeah, he already had to blow flash earlier, so when he was overextended there, they knew it was a kill.
Yeah, well, I believe you and I cast another game from Lzuruha in which Slushy also gave first blood. So I think he has a little bit to work on that department, but other than that, I believe they did wind up winning that game like 16-5. So hopefully things will go the same way for them this time. But the 5 Shovels are digging themselves into a great position right now, getting first blood. They're already up, almost 500, 600 gold. So it's not looking too bad.
Yeah, well, the problem before was that Slushy died before minions showed up or anything, and he was able to get early lane dominance over Ahri. It was actually a Zil Ahri lane last time. And now, right now, Ahri is at 19 CS and Zil's at 19 CS also, so it's much closer. He got up a big CS lead early in the previous game.
Yeah, and it looks like his lane is pushing like extremely slow, especially for cannon minions, because the cannon minions did wind up. The thing to watch the lanes is which minions the cannon minions target, and right now Slushy's cannon minion is hitting the other cannon minion, whereas his cannon minion is not. Is just hitting small creeps, so that's going to cause Slushy's lane to push slower. But it looks like Ted Stickles is going to come in here for a gank. I'm not sure if that's going to be incredibly effective, but Slushy's actually got deliberately hit by that, did not move out of the way just so that Roxino You think that maybe, oh, the slow goes down. He's like, lol, what? What's going on? And then the parlay goes in there as well.
I think he'll get out.
No auto attack. So yeah, Roxino just walking straight back to turret. Nothing too eventful there. Red buff is gone on Repski top lane. They're pinging. They're going to go back around for this, but Lee Sin actually may go in here. His raids are not
Yeah,
up.
they actually
And
might
here
get
we go.
GP out of position right now. GP does have flash up though. He'll be fine, I think, if they do engage on him.
Oh, and actually the ignite goes down. Will that be enough to pick up the kill? Yes, it will. And Ahri will go.
No, the Lee Sin.
Oh my
The
goodness.
shield with the health pot just kept him alive right there.
Oh, now Ted
GP actually
Stickles.
goes down.
Wow, that was insane. Ahri living with under like 10 health, so ouch. That was it's gotta hurt. You're down 0-2, and both of those kills were super
And Lee Sin's
close.
coming back for mid, but he actually missed his cripple, so he won't be able to get that kill. But that's why you picked the Lee Singra in the jungle.
Lee Singu. Yeah, it looks like bot lane is also pretty dominant for Lzuruha. Haven't really seen a gank here, but right as I say that, it looks like Lee Sin will be heading down to bot lane, so we could see something happen down here, which is a little bit too obvious for me to say. It's just that, you know, DeJester's pushed pretty far, and here comes in Lee Sin, and I'm not sure DeJester's gonna have a very hard or easy time getting away. Yeah, Valkyrie's at the perfect time, but looks like he turned around at the very end of that. I'm not sure how you do that, but that's why we're watching the pros. Oh wow, and he actually gets hit! So the cripple will go down, but not low enough to get anything done there. So Sona right now is so I don't know, it's not looking good for
Lee
Lzuruha
Sin's
bot lane.
just beast mode right now is playing really good. Lee Sin just being a nuisance in every lane so far, just showing his presence and making sure they can't play too freely. Like DeJester and At0mic have been pushing bottom the whole game, and right now he's still up in CS, I believe. Yeah, he's up by 7 or so, but Lee Sin making his presence known.
You know, Ahri came down a little bit far, but that was just to place a ward. So blue buff's up, it's gonna go to Slushy, and that will pretty much kill Ahri in like 5 seconds, just because Ahri has no way to deal with the double bomb. Oh no! Yeah, there we go. I thought he had like bladed armor on or something, because I saw the health go down just a little bit more, but the bomb did pick up blue buff for Slushy, so Ahri is about to have not a very happy time mid.
Is it possible to see what Ted Stickles did for masteries wise? Because I think he has the 6 damage passive on for the defense tree. I think that's why it was doing damage.
Yeah, the bladed armor. I believe that if we check out his stats, you can see 3 lifesteals, so that means he spec'd 21 offense, but I'm not sure if he put the 9 defense in the bladed armor. It looks like his armor right now is sitting at 70, so I would say yes, he went defense, but I'm not sure if he would have gotten the bladed armor over, say, just going the straight 9, or putting the 9 in health and doing the rest in, armor and magic resist.
Yeah. So I want to look up top right now. Even though Repski got that red buff after he got ganked and was forced out of lane, or at least forced to play more passively, Telandra caught up and is now ahead in CS by 11.
Yeah, just using that turtle stance to block all minion damage draws the minions into turret where they die pretty much instantaneously, and then just going out, maxing the turtle stance. That's a really smart idea, just because you really need that to survive.
Lzuruha knows that Lee Sin's in mid. They have a ward right next to where he's standing, so Slushy shouldn't play too aggressive right now. Now Lee Sin knows they have a ward in there, obviously, because he just got bombed through the brush.
Yeah, and Slushy almost
Ted
got hit by that
Stickles is
Q.
actually running top right now.
Alright, so we're gonna see Lee Sin going back to bottom lane, but here comes up Gangplank. The slow goes off, the ignite is on to Repski. It's gonna do a little bit of damage. It will finish ticking down. It will actually negate a lot of the healing from that health potion, so that was good. But already with a chalice on Yorick, so it's gonna mean tons of ghouls all the time, and they didn't see Ted run out of there, so they know he's still waiting there. He's just gonna go out.
They have a ward. They still have a ward there, so he's able to back off a little bit, not only from the ignite, but also somebody back ping top. And they know that Ted Stickles is going for the red right now, and actually Lee Sin's there fighting him. 2v2 right now. Ted gets out. Oh, Zilean's ult on him also. They're not even gonna focus him. They're gonna wait. They might kill him anyway when Ahri gets a free kill. Repski's gonna die and have his second double come back up and try to do some damage. I don't see them winning this fight though right now. It's gonna be close. The Zil bomb's gonna kill Ahri for sure. But then also Zilean goes down, they trade places.
Wow, so only Telandra coming out alive, and that's going to give him the opportunity to pick up the blue buff. Wow! So I guess that was a favorable trade. Now LzRuha is up 1 kill, and they're going to get the blue buff. So denying blue buff from Ahri and allowing, allowing Leeson, or allowing Slushy, the next blue buff mid, is going to really hurt Ahri even more than, well, you already saw her die there from that bomb. So that's going to keep happening more and more. Blue buff is taken, double lizards are left behind, but bottom lane, so much damage. Gangplank ult being used, but BladesofAiur will go down to Atomic, and Obelisk looks like he will be the next to fall. The flash out, will it be
flash
enough?
out, I think she'll be safe.
Wow.
DeJester wanted to get in position to shoot another bomb right there, but minions were on the way, so he couldn't get a good one off.
Yeah, so good play there by Obelisk getting out alive, but BladesofAiur will go down there. Top lane, it's going to be Telandra versus Repski. You already have a Kindle gem. So Repski going to go straight for, what is that item? I keep wanting to say Force of Nature, but it's Spirit Visage.
Spirit Visage, yeah. And actually, Telandra's build is a little weird for an Udyr. I mean, I assume he's going hard to gold right now, and then Merc Tread or Wit's End or something along those lines. But usually you need to get armor early as a top laner, but since... Oh, he actually went Spirit Visage as well. But since Yorick's ghouls, they do mostly magic damage to him, so he went early magic damage. And also he's also going to go Wit's End, it looks like, with the recurve bow being bought.
Wow, that is a lot of money. He just had like null magic mantle and a ruby crystal, and then just like straight up bought spirit visage and a recurve bow. So he has been farming ridiculously well. 55 for Yorick, 78 for Udyr. So that's going to start to be a little bit more evident as Udyr is going to reclaim his lane dominance up there.
Every lane right now is being won CS wise by LzH, but Lee Sin has more gold than GP for the jungle by about 500 right now. Is those kills, and he's also farming a little bit better as well.
Yeah, that early game did not go in favor of Gangplank. He he fed the buffs out, and then, Lee Sin fed a buff out, but losing its raids put him behind a little bit earlier on, and then just Lee Sin I feel like has a better kit for jungling, and you saw how effective he was at harassing all the lanes.
Yeah, and right now Ted Stickles is going to get blue buff for Slushy. At least that's what the plan looks to be. They CV'd him, so they know they're going for it. Ahri's making his way over, and Slushy gets the blue buff and quickly moves back to mid.
Man, Ahri is not going to be long for this world.
And there's actually a 3v2 going down bottom. Here comes GP. It's a 3v3 now. There goes the GP ult down.
Alright.
They're kind of split focus right now. They're going for Lee Sin. There's the jump. Trist actually ulted Gangplank away, and then Lee Sin was able to jump to safety. It's a good counter gank from Ted Stickles, kind of forced them off of the Sona Corki bottom.
Yeah, and 5 shovels definitely came out behind there. They didn't quite see the positioning on Gangplank, so when Lee Sin went in, and like you said, yeah, Ted Stickles definitely coming in there in the cluster, just going to shove that wave, and then they're going to go up to Dragon. So Beast Mode is going to finish off his red buff, and may actually look to pressure this Dragon. They're drawing it out so Lee Sin cannot hit it from behind, and it looks like with Ted Stickles tanking it and giving that
they actually have a
buff.
ward. I don't know if he'll try to jump into the ward and steal it, but no, he's not going to be able to. Janna's going to try to steal it with the tornado, but it does not work. LzH picks up the first Dragon at 14 minutes.
Oh, wow.
They're actually still engaging. Lee Sin jumps in.
Oh, and Ahri's going in there. Ahri could kill every single person on the enemy team.
Zilean ulted himself right there, and he's gonna maybe be able to get away. Yeah, with the flash, he's fine. He got ignited, but he'll still be fine underneath the turret.
Yeah, so the only casualty there was Atomic, so trading one person for Dragon is pretty okay, especially once it's, when it's the support player. So, a worthy sacrifice for a worthy cause, and it looks like BladesofAiur and Obelisk are just going to continue to farm out this lane. If we check the CS down there, it is 88 to 119, so 40 CS ahead for DeJester, and you can already see that being manifested in the form of double Dorans and that BF sword. So that's going to be really hard for Tristana to deal with, especially once Corki's poke starts getting up there.
Actually, Lee Sin, when he was getting red buff, he failed to clear one of the small minions. So he actually just cleared that right now. So his red buff's gonna be gone for quite a while before he's able to get it again later on.
Yeah, he had to run over to Dragon like really quickly, and oh my goodness, Slushy has blue buff, and Roxino can't do anything. It's so frustrating. Yeah, as soon
And
as
Ted Stickles just got his own red, and he's actually about to run into Lee Sin, and he does not know it. Now he does see him. Lee Sin just ults him away to safety.
instantly.
I don't know. I don't think he needed to do that. Ahri was coming over. He would have been able to jump to him and be pretty safe, I believe. But Ted Stickles invading over by the wolf camp, and I think they have a timer on the blue buff. I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, because Udyr got it last time, so they're just going to camp out over here. Make sure that Ahri can't get the blue buff, because Ahri without blue buff has 0 chance of winning his lane against
Yeah, and there goes blue
Zilean.
buff up. And they also got bottom tower. That's the first tower of the game goes down. LzH gets the tower. GP ults down bottom. Yeah, and there's a Sona ult also. Tristana just gets blown up before she's able to do anything. Janna might go down right here if she can't tornado herself to victory. And there she goes down
Atomic
also.
picking up the kill as well. So right now Atomic is 2-1, where only 1-0 for DeJester. So it looks like the support may actually carry this game pretty hard. Looks like Lee Sin tried to come in there and steal the blue
They
buff.
actually refreshed the blue buff on Slushy is what they did.
Yeah, he came over there, picked that up, so a really good choice there, and that just makes it even worse. You know, it would have been bad if Ahri just hadn't had it, but now Zilean gets a fresh blue buff, and there's just nothing you can do as Ahri. Like, you really have to have, you know, more like a Galio or somebody that can, you know, make Zilean regret the, you know, going in close for those bombs, like a, you know, LeBlanc or something, but Ahri just does not have the kit to stop Zilean from doing whatever he wants.
And Zilean just finished his Rod of Ages, and Ahri's not too far behind. Like, she'd actually be about dead even if they didn't lose Dragon and bottom turret
Slushy
because
just
she has the
ulted-
3 kills.
Slushy just ulted himself, so that'll be down for another 125 seconds. Not sure what
But then
was
again,
up with
his
that.
W speeds up that cooldown by 10, I believe. So every time he uses W in lane, they'll speed it up.
Yeah, also
Not sure
drawing
which
minions
one.
together into a cluster so that they all get bombed. He's doing really good at clearing waves. Just gonna speed himself over there, ward up, and then come back into lane to dominate Roxino some more.
Yeah, and his one bomb clears the full wave by now. I'm sure it's done that for a while. That's why he's able to see us so easily. He just drops a bomb on the back wave and clears the whole wave. Ted Stickles just sitting in mid, expecting Ahri and Lee Sin to play aggressive real soon, I guess. And there's Sona also near mid.
Yeah, but props to 5 Swords. They are up 1 kill right now, so that's definitely going in their favor. If we see where on earth the pings are going down.
LzH knows that Lee Sin's right there. Now Lee Sin's kind of cornered, and DeJester jumps to victory, jumps away, but it doesn't work.
Flashes
He had to
over
blow
the
flash
dragon
there.
wall, so the Gangplank ult's gonna zone everybody out, but it looks like Obelisk, wow, got chunked down there to half health. Atomic is running right behind Ted Stickles. They are on top of Obelisk, but will it actually be enough?
I think he'll be fine. Janna had ult the whole time, so just didn't want to have to use it.
Yeah, so good job to hold on to that. Looks like, yeah, it's 4 on 4, as neither Telandra nor Repski are down there. Atomic's just gonna run around with Zilean here, camping the jungle, hoping to catch somebody out of position. I believe they were actually looking for Lee Sin, but he went up. He's gonna take his raise, but blue buff is up once again for Zilean, and they're just gonna perma blue him this entire game, it looks like.
Yeah, he's had perma blue for about 7 minutes, I'd say, right now. Somewhere around there. He got his own, and then his was almost dead, and he got a fresh one.
Wow,
Quite a
yeah.
long time.
They reset the blue buff right there, so it's going to take a little bit longer for it to go down. And Gangplank really has to stop attacking it because of the stack Grogsoaked Blade. Doesn't want that to accidentally take it. Oh, that was what was doing it earlier. He didn't have bladed armor. The Grogsoaked Blade was taking it down. I'm an idiot. Anyways, a Giant's Belt actually built on Ahri, so she's going to go for Rylai's as her first big item, and I guess that's okay, especially when you have to deal with the constant harass, but when you're just building flat health, I don't actually think that's going to help you too much against all that harass. It's just going to take, you know, more bombs to kill you.
And Dragon's actually going to be up in about 15 seconds, so they're all grouping there. Telandra came down from top lane, and he's letting Yorick push it. Does Yorick have... Yeah, Yorick has a teleport up, so he's able to get to the fight if he needs to.
Yeah, but where will he choose to teleport? If I check the
Yeah.
vision really fast, they don't have a ward anywhere around there. I mean, I can see the...
Janna has a ward to throw down, but I don't think they're gonna even challenge this really. Maybe try to steal it, but that's it. And nope, it goes also to LzH again. LzH now has 2 dragon lead and a tower lead.
Yeah, they're by...
Building a pretty good gold lead, 5,500.
Yep, and right now the most fed player is Roxino, so when you feed Ahri, things get really nasty really fast, and that's really good. But you have Zilean, so I'll be sure Ahri focuses peoples in 3s, but usually likes to focus that burst damage down, and all you have to do is Zilean ult whoever she's focusing, and that kind of takes her out of the fight, or at least makes her, you know, half as effective having to kill the same person twice. Top lane does go down, so Repski actually winning his lane up there, and I think that's actually going to be good, because that means that the lane will push top lane, so that'll allow, you know, Repski to have a bigger map presence elsewhere. Also with that teleport, and actually Obelisk getting caught out here by the DeJester. He actually just turns around, walks away, does not want anything to do with that. He's actually harassing BladesofAiur right now. He got slowed by that power cord from Sona, and wow, an awesome big one hits.
And there's actually pings down. LzH is going to try to take their blue again, knowing that most of the enemy team is down bottom. And GP ults bottom to try to stop Roxino from killing Sona, and Sona still might die. Nope, the heal saves her.
Oh my goodness, she
alive.
lives with 50 health, but DeJester is not in a good spot either. DeJester goes down, and At0mic I feel like should have gotten out of there a long time ago. She's going to speed herself away there. And
he actually might get him. Misses the Q. Decides to not include.
Oh, epic jukes, wow! Good job by At0mic there, oh my goodness.
I was actually going to bring up the point before that fight. If you look at the total gold, Ahri has the most gold on their team, and there's still 3 players on LzH with more gold. So even though she's been able to get the kills, the massive farm lead.
Baron goes down at 22 minutes
I
to
completely
a 3-man.
missed that.
Yeah, 3-man Baron right there. And Yorick came in there just to witness the end of Baron Nashor's unfortunate life. And that's a 3-man Baron buff. Wow, that just shows the show once you have, you know, the massive DPS of Telandra and Gangplank on top of it. That is going to have a massive impact on the game.
That was pretty huge. They were able to get Dragon, even though they lost the fight afterwards. They were able to just now get mid as well as get Baron. So a pretty big thing, because there's actually mostly a distraction. I'm assuming that's why At0mic stayed down there so long, as well as the DeJester, as a distraction, so they didn't react to Baron.
Yeah, I've seen like Hotshot GG do that a lot. You just become this massive presence popping, you know, like going way too deep, and they're like, oh my goodness, we have to go kill this guy. He's huge and vulnerable, and then you know the rest of your team gets Baron. So great job by Lzuruha baiting out the enemy team to have a really strong presence bottom lane while they just 3-man Baron. So it looks like they will be making the most of this buff that puts Slushy up
that
at
bomb,
278.
it's so big.
278, oh my goodness.
Slushy's bomb hurts so big right now. He actually, they were invading to get blue buff when that fight happened bottom, and Ted Stickles picked it up, and then they went over to get Baron afterwards. And Ted Stickles just kind of missed his ult there, and Udyr flashed in, but Tristana jumped away at the perfect time. I don't know, I don't think Ahri's going to die to this. Oh, it was really close. I actually didn't think it would be that close. Ahri almost died to that bomb ignite.
Yeah, those bombs are doing so much damage right now. 280. Ugh, it's so huge. Looks like Repski's actually not in a very good position. He's forced to flash out. Bomb didn't do quite so much to him. He already has a lot of MR. At0mic's going down really low, but
all 3 of Repski's items have MR right now. He has 147, so he's not as too much in trouble, but he might die to this. I understand. He's gonna go down. Ted Stickles gets a kill, and Zilean jumped in just to go die, I guess.
Apparently,
Ted Stickles flashes to follow Tristana, and Tristana's probably gonna die right here. And there she goes to Slushy's bomb. And they get mid tower. It looks pretty much a GG right now. 10k lead, and they're about to get the mid inhib down. If they don't get too greedy and die to these double turrets.
Oh, bomb! Will Roxino live? Yes, does live. Didn't even like run straight back to the spawning pool. Looks like, yeah, first inhib's down, first you know, base turret is down as well. So they can't even back out to get Baron because they already have it. They're just going to go back down to bot lane, push it out, and yeah, probably take the long hard road to victory here.
Yeah, they have a 10k lead right now. They're all every role I believe is ahead. Yeah, every role is ahead right now for LzH over the 5 shovels. They're just gonna take all the buffs on the enemy team that they can, keep pressure on all the lanes, and then probably either before or right after they get the next Baron, if they're able to, they're gonna win the game.
Yeah,
that's what I see.
Big deals about Baron buff is it does give you ridiculously high regeneration. So it just allows you to push and deal with all of that harassment, not to mention, you know, the BF Sword Blasting Wand combo that it gives every member on your team. So Gangplank throwing down a little lava. Looks like they're going to cycle back around, clear out mid lane, and then either go for a blue buff if it decides to spawn, or start pushing down top, because, I mean, they do have, or by they, I mean the 5 shovels have a really good, like, wave clearing team. Ahri's really good at clearing waves, not to mention, you know, Yorick minion spam.
Tristana.
Plus, yeah,
Tristana's really strong. It's still not unwinnable at this point, but they'd probably have to be able to steal Baron or catch LzH off guard and then take Baron in order to win this game. I don't see LzH getting another Baron and then the 5 shovels actually being able to win. It's just, they're pretty far behind right now. They definitely need to have Baron in order to win this game.
Yeah, At0mic's out by himself right now. If they had really good ward coverage, they could have checked that out. But as per most of the game, if I check the vision, they have 1 ward up right now. So they definitely need to put some wards up if they don't want to get caught massively out of position. And like you said, one of the things they have to do is either catch LzH out of position. Now we see them going for that Baron. Ted Stickles is going to be able to pick that up, no problem.
Dragon, but yeah.
Or Dragon, yeah, that one other buff that's not actually a buff. Anyways, yeah, Telandra.
And they get another turret top. Now it's the 6-1 turret lead, and then it's about, I believe it's the 3rd, it might be the 4th, but I believe it's just the 3rd Dragon to none. Yeah, the first one yeah, it's the 3rd Dragon. So they got it 14, and they just got it, and they got it once before that.
And oh no, Roxino's gonna come in there, takes the blue buff, so really
actually
good.
Gets blue.
Wow, yeah, so they did steal that buff. That's good for Roxino. She definitely needs blue buff at this point in the game. Didn't have any CDR items. Still hasn't built the Giant's Belt into anything. Went for an Abyssal
Here's
Scepter.
A little engage happening.
And by a little engage, that is
himself.
huge engage. Yeah, Slushy dies, but then rebirths
this might be their chance right now. Ted Stickles is down. Roxino's about to die. They need to protect her. Janna ult was too late. That was too late an ult.
Yeah, iKingBeastMode took a bomb. He will go down to the next
Zilean needs to run in there and try to do as much damage as he can since he's already dead.
DeJester takes the kill away from what would have been an inevitable death to a bomb there. Obelisk will go down next. Only iKingBeastMode alive, apparently living up to his name. He is ulted, but he does fall there in the end.
I think this is GG right now. There's the call.
GG, and looks like LzH will advance to the next round of the tournament.
They have a 15k gold lead right now after that fight, and it's an easy 2 turrets and Nexus. They're all spawning in about 10 seconds, but it's going to be too late.
Awesome, so yeah, good job to both teams, the 5 shovels representing in this first round of Go4LoL number 51, but even better job by Lzuruha taking down game 1 and moving on to the second round of the tournament. So thanks for watching, guys. I am Rapid, and with me is Vidu. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and we will see you guys later. Peace out.